got that sound back. Alright, there we go. What's going on with the microphone on this thing here lately? Turn that noisy thing off before I forget. Alright, good Sunday evening. Chrome 3 box. Hi Ken, I ran him through my Facebook group. I had a couple cases. There's a pick your driver spot one up there now. Let me see if I can pull it up. But I only had a couple cases, and yeah, it got to be real spendy on me real fast. To know what my password is to Facebook too, aren't you? Shit. Ooh, we have a winner. All right, there's the my last case of it. I got it listed as on the pick your driver because I had a couple people ask about it. So that's the pricing of where that's at. I know not everybody's on Facebook. I was trying to work off a website, but Shopify took away the payment processing, and I have a bunch of headache with it since then, trying to get PayPal and stuff to play nice with it. So I went straight through the group on it this time. So anyways, there that is. As far as this goes, 3 boxes going forward. I'm going to try to do half cases as long as GTS is going to give me a case. They've lowered their pricing on it and have upped their weekly limit. So Wednesday is a half case. It's also going to start an hour from now, regardless of what the initial listings say, because eBay either stopped working or my computer or something stopped working, but I got most of the way through the listing and then I kept getting errors website wise, so I didn't get pretty much all the F1 guys listed until 10:30 my time. So that's going to be a late one on Wednesday. That is open. So, all right, everything on the left should be accurate as far as who has what drivers. Hopefully this week I can get some Sapphire in and we can get that sprinkled in too. Yeah, that Dynasty is like 20,000 now a case. At least the last time I looked, that's the cheapest I could find it. Just nuts. But, alright. For Chrome, here we go. Lewis, Russell, David Beckman, and Verstappen, 61 to start it off. Next pack is an Ocon, Mazepin, Fernando Alonso, and Lyrium Zendelli, purple out of $3.99. $381 out of $3.99 for Lyrium. Yay me. Third pack, Bottas, Zoe, Liam Lawson, and a podium for Carlos Sainz. Oops, sorry. Charles Leclerc. Then Dictum, Monchol, Lewis, and Piastri, 61. Then we got Russell, Tictum, Valtteri Bottas, Lando Norris, and a gold purple, Lewis Hamilton, curb hopping. This is probably the coolest. You have not missed anything. Congrats on that, Mark. Alright, then we got Brivio, Mazepin, another curb hopping Lewis, and a Daletta refractor. Moving on, Gasly, Zoe, Nassani, and Danny Ricciardo, redliner. Kimi Räikkönen, Ferris Wheel Lewis, Vettel, and Ralph Boschung. On the World of Wheels. Next pack is a Portrait Yuki, for sure. Refractor for Giovinazzi, and a purple checkers for Carlos Sainz out of $199. $109 out of $199 for Carlos. Martin, congrats. That'll get us halfway through box number 1. final pack is an auto. I do believe. So here we go. Second half of box 1. Gasly, Ricardo, Checo, and Giovinazzi. 61. Perez, Verstappen, Lewis, Portugal winner, refractor, and Teo Pourchaire. Purple out of 399. $145 out of 190 or 399. Steve, congrats there. All right, next up, signs. Latifi, Nannini, and Bottas on the podium. Then Leclerc, Verstappen, Pourchaire, and Sergio Perez, 61. Lewis, Ricardo, Frederick Vasseur on the refractor, and our checkered flag for Fernando Alonso on the portrait. Should know this by now. John, congrats. Like I said, I should know that by now. All right, Leclerc, Verstappen, Boss Chung, and another Pourchaire. Only feels right to see a Teo auto come up. Give me Raikkonen, Verstappen, Russell portrait, and Verstappen on the podium. And we have Ocon, Zoftar, Piastri, and Leclerc on the refractor. All right, hopefully this is a decent auto because this box is kind of stinky otherwise. All right, Viscal, Toto, Carlos Sainz on a red liner, and hopefully this is an auto or as I'm a big liar. George Russell. Not too shabby. Zach, congrats on that. 110 out of 137 for George. And that was box number 1. clear piece of plastic in the top right corner. All right, number 2, pack 1. Mazepin, Lewis, Ocon on a podium, and Lando Norris. Portrait out of $3.99. He does have some scratching going on, though, which kind of sticks. $203 out of $3.99 for Mr. Norris. Jonathan, congrats on that. And again, it is fairly noticeable, you know, in the reflection there. All right, next pack. Yuki, freshest. Portrait for Vettel, Marcus Armstrong, and Nikita Mazepin. On the throwback. And Kimi Räikkönen, Lewis, Piastri, and Max Verstappen on the checkered flag. Congrats on that, Zach. All right, next pack. Gasly, Lando, Zendelli, and Mick Schumacher on the redliner. Christian Horner, Verstappen, Nicholas Latifi, and Sebastian Vettel, 61. And we got Carlos Sainz on the portrait, Resta, Vips, and Giovinazzi. Next up, Bottas, Lance Stroll, Robert Schwartzman, and Lando Norris on the refractor. And we got Jody Egginton, Kimi Räikkönen, Lewis on the podium, and a purple out of $3.99, Pierre Gasly, driver of the day, Belgium. $9 out of $3.99 for Pierre. Congrats on that, Tyson. And pack number 9, Bottas, Capito, Esteban Ocon, and an orange red for Max Verstappen. And congrats again on that, Zach. All right, Max got us halfway through box 2 and the break. So here we go, second half. Auto number 2. Now we'll see if they give me boxes out of 2 different cases or not. Alright, second half of 2. Ocon. Verstappen on the portrait. Sergio and Granola Bar Russell on the refractor. So I think there's only one F1 auto per case. But this was a loose box order, so we'll see. Lewis. Another nice portrait. Vettel, Nannini, and Robert Schwartzman on a red liner. Next pack, Fernando Alonso, Giovinazzi, Lewis, and Russell on the throwback. And Leclerc, Lando, Daruvula, and Daruvala's car. Refractor style. And Ocon, Verstappen, Lundgaard, and Gunther Steiner. On the refractor. Next pack is a Bottas, Ricardo, podium for Lando, and a purple Lyrium Zendelli out of $3.99. $20 out of $3.99 for Lyrium. And drinks are on me again. Leclerc, Verstappen, Petikoff, and Lewis. Coming out of pack 16. $17 is a Lewis, Danny Ricciardo, Samaya, and Verstappen on the refractor. And then our auto. Saw the congratulations, so I am for sure that we're going to get an auto here. There we go. Vettel. Ooh, and she looks a little gold. Mick Schumacher. Vettel, Redliners. Is on a gold. Antonio Giovinazzi. Justin. Cheap flyer paid off. 37 out of 50 for Gio. Congrats on that. And with that, we have one box to go. All right, number 3. Leclerc, Verstappen, Russell Portrait Refractor, and a Bottas Checkered Flag. Started off. That's on the Valtteri, Richard. All right, then we got Max, Russell, Bosch Chung, and Vettel on the podium. Ocon, Mick Freshest, maybe the first Mick we've seen, Lewis, and Dragovich. Carlos Sainz, Sebastian Vettel, David Beckman, and Gianluca Petikoff on the refractor. Next pack is a Fernando Alonso, Ricardo Portrait, Sergio and Sebastian Vettel, 61. Then we got Max, Lewis again, winning Bahrain on the refractor, and Lyrium Zindelli. Another 50 cents for the house. Purple checkers out of 199. All right, then we get Gasly, George Russell, Deletta, and Leclerc on the podium. Checo, Russell, Giovinazzi, and Verstappen, purple-green. Another couple bucks for Zach. Congrats there. And pack 9 is a Fernando Alonso, Latifi, Dan Ticktum, and Lewis, refractor. We're halfway through box 3. Alright, no third auto. But the rest of box 3, the Skull, Lewis on the podium, and a purple Russell. Out of $3.99 for George. 35 out of $3.99. And congrats, Zach. Alonso, Lando, Lawson, and Mick, 61. Giovinazzi, Sebastian Vettel, Stroll on a portrait, and Marcus Armstrong, refractor. Gasly, Giovinazzi, Oscar Piastri, and a redliner for Charles Leclerc. Then we got Gasly, Vasseur, Roy Nissany, and Nick Latifi, 61. Down to the end here, Valtteri Bottas, Stroll, Versure, and Ricardo. Happy as ever on the refractor. Gasly, portrait, and some gold wave coming. Sergio, Dan Ticktum, and a gold wave for Fernando Alonso out of 50. Feels like I've been pulling nice Alonsos for a month now. 14 out of 50 for Fernando. John, congrats on that. James Allison, Lando on the portrait, Teo Porcher, and Checo Perez. Will get us to our last pack. Mick, Lewis, Dragovic, and Bottas on the podium to get us out the door. Alright, I guess not too bad. No vacations or... I don't know if there's any monsters in there, but... I have definitely experienced worse. Overall. Alright, recap. Checkered flags. Bottas, Verstappen, and Alonso. Purple checkers for Zindelli and Carlos Sainz. These are out of 199. Regular purples out of 399. Russell, Zindelli, Gasly, Lando, and he's got a scratch right in here. Porcher and Zindelli. $61s. And again, I do appreciate all the bids. I'll do my best to get this stuff out to you tomorrow. Giovinazzi's inverted. Wednesday, again, with all the technical issues I had trying to list it, it'll be starting probably right now at the earliest. That will be a half case out of a sealed case. I'll open it on camera and stuff, so there'll be no confusion that it is from a brandy new case. Redliners. Porcher, Ricardo, Leclerc, Vettel, Schwartzman, Schumacher, and Sainz. And podiums. Bottas, Lewis, Leclerc, Vettel, Lando, Lewis, Ocon, Verstappen, Bottas, and Leclerc. I did all right for you right away, Mark, but yeah, the last 3-4 of them have been kind of anti-Mark, I'll just say. So eventually the streak's got to end. Refractors, Alonso, Ricardo, Armstrong, Lewis ×2, Petikoff, George, Max, Steiner, Daruvula, Russell, Lando, Piastri, Leclerc, Vasseur, Lewis, Giovinazzi, and Deletto. And then that leaves our showcase. Off on the side out of 50, Gold Wave for Fernando Alonso. Our colored, no numbers, purple, green, Max Verstappen. Lewis, gold, purple. And a Verstappen, orange, red. Big names on the non-numbered colors today. Russell with the refractor auto, 110 out of 137. And a second F1 auto gold for Antonio Giovinazzi, 37 out of 50. So, all right. That'll do it for me tonight. Again, I do appreciate all the bids. Wednesday is going to be a late night, but it's out there for a half case. And yeah, that's about it. There is that case by driver in the Facebook group if anybody's interested. I think it's about a half full already. But it is spendy. So, yeah, that's about all I got. Have a good rest of your evening. Good luck on your next break. Hopefully it's better than this one for you. And we'll see you later. Take care.